Uh, it's a biggie, and 48 games there. But Kevin, again, real quick touch base on the girls' action you got to see last night. I said it was going to be a one-on-one
Yeah.
basketball game with four role players on both sides. Important, but it came down to the stars, and they shone.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Harvest Christian Academy. If you don't know, now you know, learn the name because we're going to be talking about them. If you haven't done your homework yet, Ashley Gonzalez, in my opinion, well, I'll say it now. Janae Coleman, Emma Lucio, Ashley Gonzalez are some of the top players we have. Eliza Rodriguez is another. If you're talking about top players, those right there are the players to watch this year in the Valley. Ashley Gonzalez, she's just a junior. I I thought she was a senior, but because of how she plays and how long she's been doing it. But last night, Eliza Rodriguez, she took over the early portion of that game. Ashley got off to a slow start, in that first quarter. They were turning the ball over. They were winning the offensive boards, but they just couldn't do anything with the second chances. Rio Hondo had a 10-point lead for most of the game. Harvest Christian did not take a lead until Ashley's late free throws with about maybe 4.5 left in the fourth quarter. Harvest Christian wound up winning that game 68-64. But, I was telling you there was one point in that game when Harvest Christian took the lead. Eliza went back, knocked down a bucket. Ashley came back, laid one in. Eliza came back, drilled a three, and it truly became a like anything you can do, I can do better between Ashley and Eliza, and it was freaking awesome, man, just to watch those two. So Eliza, she fouled out late, about a minute left when the game was still tight, and that hurt Rio Hondo because she wound up scoring 27 points. Ashley dropped a 45 piece, 45, and she didn't shoot well in the first quarter. And I can say that because Coach was like, yeah, she didn't shoot very well in that first quarter. So just to think, if she would have came out guns blazing, she'd have had, 55, maybe 60, 50 for sure.
Yep, yep.
But get this, Rio Hondo and Harvest Christian won a combined 59 and 11 last year. That is pretty darn good. And people, hey, well, it's 3A. Well, guess what? I don't care because you still have to play the games. You play who's in front of you, and you still have to win these games. So for two teams to go, Rio Hondo went into the second round. Harvest Christian went into the third round. A year before, they went to the Final Four. Any teams that can go 59 and 11 and feature two of the top scorers, Ashley averaged 21, Eliza averaged 24. They were the two top scorers last year in the RGV, hands down. That's a fact. So for them to play each other last night was pretty cool. And they got such a great respect for each other, which is even better. And they're both great kids. And it's not the last time we'll see them play against each other because they're both in the Lyford tournament and they're both in the Brownsville tournament.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see those girls play on the boys' side. Of course, Brownsville, St. Joseph got things